Good morning, Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. So nice of you to join us. Mandarin, Mandarin Bay Resort and Spa, Boracay, Philippines, Station 2. We stayed there. We're going to tell you about the room issue. We're going to tell you about the cost. We're going to show you the room. We're going to show you our expenses for the entire stay. So, without much ado, we apologize for the length of the video, but there's a lot to include here. Let's get started.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
All right, so you walk into our room, and you have this very nice little dining area, 4 seats, has a mini fridge, little hot water tea kettle. To the right, there's a sitting area with a coffee table. In fact, there's Arlen. We had recently just checked in. Okay. The room is 68 square meters. So they say. Large CR. Double vanity, toilet, bum gun, all the normal amenities, toothbrush, toothpastes, slippers, safe in the closet, wardrobe, whatever you want to call it. Okay? And then we end up with a glass walkthrough into a huge shower. Now you can probably put 5 or 6 people in this shower, and it connects with a walkthrough directly to the main area to the bedroom. Look at this garden tub. It's just really big, really big. Water pressure was great. Temperature, man, you could boil eggs with the hot water. It was tremendous. But there are some things that you need to know. First off, let's look at the rest of it. In addition to this, this is what it looked like from our sliding glass door, balcony doors into. I swear that's bigger than a king size. It really and truly is. I don't know. It just felt bigger. We have a king size bed. We have a California king in the U.S., and it felt bigger than that. But I'm going to tell you, that is a very firm, great mattress. I slept great. Air conditioning works great. I mean, you can hang meat in the place. It's so cold. Now we go out to the balcony, and here on the balcony, we had an the whole room was an unexpected surprise. So we'll tell you more about that. But that's what you see from our balcony view. And there was a sitting area to the right, and then there is a sitting area to the left as well. Now, in a second, we're going to swing around. There we go. And there it is. That's a very large 2-person jacuzzi tub. Not a 1-person with 2 headrests. That physically fits 2 people. Takes about 25 minutes to fill this thing up. Worked like a charm. We used it a couple of times, actually. Very nice. Can't complain whatsoever. So, that being said, the Mandarin Bay is the newest 5-star resort built on Station 2. It's the only one on Station 2. How they get stars, I have no idea. Somebody made a comment once before, and they're absolutely correct. Who knows? There are planned to be 365 rooms. 169 of those rooms are currently available. They are open but under construction, yet we didn't run into any construction activities the whole time we were there. Pool worked great. Everything else worked great. Just simply could not complain whatsoever. Staff everywhere. They've done we had, other than the room issue, which we're going to explain here in the end before the cost, we had a great step. And I think that's really rather unique for a hotel. I will tell you this. Now, you can get rooms for less than we paid that are very nice on Boracay. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can get, you don't have to pay what we paid. And you don't have to end up with what we ended up with. So let's just take a look at what happened. This is the room that we booked, okay? It was a Premier King, and you can see from the photo, it looked great. Now, I went on Agoda, and I use Agoda often for a couple of different reasons. Number one, I can always reverse those charges on my credit card, and I'm not giving my credit card over the phone to anybody. Calling the resort and trying to get a couple $100 discount by reserving directly through them. It's not worth it. I'm not giving my credit card over the phone. Okay, so you can see if we booked out, now our rooms were $6,200, I think, each is what they were when we booked them. We didn't have the luxury of booking 2 months in advance. But I just went on Agoda. I looked 2 months from today. All right. This room is 5,548 pesos. So I booked 2 of those. Well, when we got there and we checked in, they told us, we apologize, but we don't have any, we're sold out of those rooms, not available. So we upgraded you. And I'm thinking, okay, let's see if there's a catch. How much for the upgrade? Oh, no charge. And by the way, we couldn't upgrade you to the next room up. We had to upgrade you 2 rooms up. And the same thing for your daughter's room. So you're going to be upgraded. You're going to get 2 upgrades. I said, wow. Okay, let's take a look at that. If you book right now, 2 months in advance, that room is 33,000 pesos, 33,665 pesos a night. I looked, Arlene was freaked because she looked like on Agoda right there on the day that we checked in. If it were like a walk-in on 1 day advance, it was 44,000 pesos. So where does that all make things end up? I should tell you a few things about the resort first off. More than anything, we had a absolutely great stay. Staff was incredible. They were all over the place. Plenty of staff took care of anything and everything. We had nighttime turn down service, free water, bottled water, all kinds of stuff. Room was pristine, clean, everything. And it's a very popular place. We saw 3 different content creators that Arlene recognized from TikTok doing reviews and things and food and everything else. And you're going to see later on the breakfast buffet, The dinner buffet with prime rib buffet was incredible. All right, that'll be the next video. The food, um, and then maybe depending on the length, the activities that the kids and I did. So my point with all of that is they did a great job. Is it a ocean view? No. They don't build hotels on the beach like that anymore, especially in hurricane or typhoon prone areas, because the glass they just get ripped up. They build perpendicular instead of parallel to the beach, and that's what's really important. Um, so beautiful view. 3-minute walk at most from one end of the hotel to the other. From the middle, not even 3 minutes, probably a minute and a half from the time you get off the elevator to the time you actually get to the sand. So it's all perfect. So what did this cost? All right. So there were 4 of us: Arlene, myself, the Bean, my daughter, and her boyfriend. 4 tickets round trip from Clark International, 21,000 pesos. Mandarin Bay Resort and Spa, 2 rooms. Now the rooms we booked were going to run 76,000 pesos. All right. But we ended up in much nicer, better rooms. Private transportation and tourist registration. You can use somebody like, I think they're called Southwest Tours, and they do something very similar. You can do Henan if you're staying at a Henan. We've stayed in Boracay many times. We usually stay at Henan, and Henan has their own pickup at the airport, take you to their welcome center. Your paperwork's all done. They have their own boats. Same exact thing with Mandarin. They pick you up, take you to a shared welcome center. All the paperwork's done, everything. You don't touch your bags once you get into their transport at the airport. Not at all the way to the room. So private transportation and registration. And you have to do this. It's required by the tourism department, because Boracay is limited to the number of tourists per day, and there is a tourism fee. Room service to dinner buffet. So we room charged the dinner buffet 2 nights, and then the kids ordered some room service a couple of times for snacks and things, and then there was also poolside bar, snacks, wings, and things like that, beer and stuff. All right, 20,000. Outside meals and drinks. Now these were restaurants we went to outside of room service, so that would have been like Niggy Niggy Nunu. It also counted the Italian restaurant Mamma Mia that we ate at twice as well. We didn't charge that to the room. I just paid cash. Private island hopping and activities, 6,000 pesos. Okay. Grab to the airport and back. Now, we took a Grab XL because there were 4 of us plus luggage, and 2 of those women, they can pack. All right. From our home here in Malabañas, Angeles City, to Clark International Airport. It's about a 10-minute drive. All right. And we took it was 1,100 pesos. The fee from home to the airport was 500 pesos. It was 600 coming back because you can't get a Grab. We tried left and right to get a Grab at the airport and returning. We had to use one of the taxis at the airport, and that was They wanted 700. There is a very, very easy to read chart, and I said, no, it's 600. That's where we live, not 700. Are we going to argue about this? He did it for 600. So that's what the total cost was. Now, with all of these things being said, it was a great vacation. All right. For some people, it's a little bit more than what they would want to spend. And certainly you could do it a little cheaper. It is off season. We didn't plan it for off season. That's just the only time my daughter has available to come to the Philippines. We could have spent, I'm sure, more, or we could have spent, I'm sure, less. But either way, it was great. If you've not stayed at the Mandarin since it opened, it's been open about 7 months now. They're still calling it a soft open. Or if you think maybe you might in the future, what do you think? I certainly would never pay. I just can't see the value in paying for a room 35,000 pesos a night when 80% of the time that you're awake, you're out of the room. I just can't see that. The 5,000, 6,000 pesos a night at the beach, yeah, I can see that. That's not a problem for a good, clean room with good working air conditioning. Okay? But you tell us, what do you think? Did we get a heck of a deal or did we not? Otherwise, we hope you're having a great day. Wait till you see the prime rib buffet.